Hey, welcome back, YouTubers. Mike here down in the RC corner. We've got a box here. Of course, we're going to do an unboxing and demo flight. Got my little man over here who's totally psyched to help me out. He calls these helicopters. People call them drones. I like to call them quadcopters. This is the Jjrc H31 6-axis gyro, high performance. It says it's waterproof. We'll talk about that in a minute. So anyways, it's got LEDs, 4 channels, can do the flips, headless mode, 1 press return, all that kind of fun stuff. It comes in green and white, as we can see over here. Comes with a battery, of course. It's all ready to run. So let's take this thing out of the box and see what we all get. Yes. Okay guys, everything was good inside the box. Noticed here on the box it was a little crumpled on the one side, but everything survived well. It was inside a bendy plastic shell, and everything was intact perfectly. I'll just cover off some of the things you get here. You get a set of props. You get a little screwdriver, and you get your screws. And inside you have this USB thing. Now I was thinking that was like for a memory card, but that's actually the charger now. Usually chargers used to have like one of these with wire hanging off at the port, but actually they just built the port right in on the side here. I'll just take it out of the bag just to give you a better visual of what I'm talking about. So now the battery just plugs right in here, and you charge this off a USB port. So no more dangly wires. And that's okay with me. I'm good with that. You can see here we got prop guards. You can add those on if you want to. The quadcopter, the radio. We have a manual. So here's the manual. It's full color, Chinese and English together. Hey, look pretty good to you? Yeah, and it tells you how to use the battery and all that stuff. So it's all there. It's about a 12-page manual, 10-page manual, and I'm pretty impressed with that. Not that we're going to need much. If you're a somewhat experienced quad flyer, probably don't need much help there. Otherwise, about how the radio may work and what buttons are for what. You'd be the coolest quad flyer around. They include a pair of sunglasses. It claims that you can see the quadcopter better in flight with these sunglasses on, and I'll test that out and see if that's true. Hey, whatever. It is what it is. They don't look bad at all, actually, and they are quite light. I don't know how durable they are. We'll figure all that out. But hey, it might be a cheap free pair of sunglasses. Well, not free because we bought this, but anyways, radio looks good. Got a bit more of a plasticky feel. It's got that flat black look to it. Got an LED screen, your on-off switch, and you got some shoulder buttons, and you got some buttons up here. Not 100% sure what that's for. I'll have to check that out, and I'll let you know when I do the flying video. Not altitude hold, so we have a moving up and down throttle stick. Everything else is pretty standard. And careful, don't. Okay, thank you. So moving on to the radio here. Just a regular flight stick. We got your trims here, shoulder buttons, some dial buttons here. Not sure what exactly they do. LED screen. I'll let you guys know when I do the flight video what this all does. Pretty standard looking radio, on off switch. And I'll just pop it over here. And it takes, can you count the 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We keep on going. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. AA batteries go inside to make this radio work. Thanks for helping, buddy. Thanks. Our favorite saying is 3, 2, 1, blast off. Blast off. And that's what got him confused. Oh well. I'm already taking the landing gear out and put it on quadcopter so it'll be nice and steady. Of course, obviously I got the green one. They have really bendy blades on here, so for protection. Now this quadcopter boasts like you can like basically cut one of these props in half and this thing will still fly. The gyros will kick in. It's supposed to be very forgiving flying. It's supposed to have a crazy yaw. It's supposed to be super easy to control. So we'll test that all out. Underside here, it has a mounting for camera. I don't have the camera version. We have the on-off switch, a port to plug in the camera, and this here looks awesome. I am really impressed with that hatch, and the battery is inside, and it just wiggles out really easily, and it's 400 milliamp hour. That's like one of the best battery hatches I've ever seen on a quadcopter from the ones that I've flown and owned. It's just super easy, and it locks away. How easy is that? That is very good. I'm really impressed with that. Just want to point out too, underneath you can see the motor gears, and I've watched some videos online about this, and people claim that this is not waterproof. But the way you can land this in the water and fly it back out of the water is if you put the prop guards on. If you don't put the prop guards on, the water will get in here and it will bog it down, and there won't be enough power in the propellers to pull itself out of the water. So, of course, you can hand pick this up out of the water, shake it off, and it'll fly again. But part of their thing is this is waterproof. You see videos of people landing it in the water and taking off again. So, guys, I'm going to take this outside. I'm going to do a flight. I'm going to tag it on right after this. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you outside in a second. All right. Jason, say see ya.
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, Mike here doing the flying part of this video for the Jjrc H31. The little man over there is super psyched we're going to fly this thing. I've already bound it to the radio. There's some features on here, so we got rates over here, flips over here. Headless mode is on this button this way. Return to home is over here. This is a non-GPS quad. Calibrate it by doing double angle down before you bind it to the radio to take off. So cool stuff like that. Alright, we got a bit of a breeze here going, so we'll see how she handles it. It does fight the wind well, but hopefully it will not affect my flight from my demonstration here. Now this quad is waterproof. People try to fly it in the water, land it in the water, and take off again. It only works if you got the prop guards on. If you don't, the water gets in underneath into the gears on the bottom side. Anyways, I'm in low rates here. We'll do the yaw for low rates, really slow. Beginner rates, we'll bring it in here again, and we'll do yaw for intermediate rates. The wind is drifting me here. So that's yaw intermediate, and then get ready for the madness, because this is the yaw for expert rates. Insane. How crazy is that? Hello? I gotta bring this back in here. Okay. Let's do pitch for beginners. Pitch for intermediate, pretty good. And we'll do pitch for expert rates. And it's just insane. Pitch and expert. Lots of pitch. I'm just becoming an intermediate flyer.
And I like flying this one in intermediate rates. It does really well in the intermediate rates. Hey buddy. It really fights the wind well, extremely well. And it really pitches down low when you go forward, I found. So it gets it going pretty fast. I'm not sure if I would say this is a beginner quad. It's definitely an intermediate flyer quad and expert quad. Is you can really get this thing going, man. Really get it going. And it's virtually indestructible. You even see on the demo videos they clip one of the props, and the gyros in this thing will figure it out and fly it. So I'm going to skip the headless mode and return to home, because that's been there, done it on all those videos. Just going to bring her in close here and show you some flips. Flips are tight and quick. You just press the button, wait for the double beep, and move the stick over which direction you want it to go. I believe this comes in white and green. As you can see, I chose the green version. It has a headlight on the front. It's red LED. It's behind a white canopy though, and in the back is green, and not so visible during the day, but you can see the white front to it. All the props are black, so you can't really base the orientation on the props. 400 milliamp hour battery that comes in this guy. You get about 7-minute flight times on it, which is pretty good. You might even improve it taking the landing gear off. I'm really impressed. I've actually flown this a couple times. I've flown it in a parking lot and in a big field. And this is just a lot tighter area to fly it, so I'm more careful what I'm doing here. But in a bigger area, I had a lot more fun with it, and I took it out on a really windy day. Some of you may have seen the flight video of me flying the plane where I crashed it. I flew it out there on that day, and I really just flew it into the wind a lot, and it handled it quite well. So I know it can handle a good windy day. You'll have your hands full with it. More experienced flyer may have more fun with that. But anyways, I really enjoy this quad. I highly recommend it. The virtual indestructibleness of it makes it very attractive. This one is really cool to show your friends, and the best part about it, this thing is like under 30 bucks shipped to your house. I bought this from Banggood. I'll put a link in the notes. I think it's just an absolute hoot to fly. It's one of my favorite ones to fly, and it's very controllable, and it's a good one to improve your skills on. I wouldn't say learn on, but someone like me who's just been flying for about a little over a year, this is one to really learn on. And people probably watching this video who've seen a lot of my other quadcopter videos probably noticing that I'm flying a lot better. I'm not just doing the front and back and all that other stuff. I'm actually spinning it around and using some pitch to turn and fly it around with some decent control. And I can attribute a fair amount of that to flying this quad and also flying ones with altitude hold. It's kind of helped me learn my bearings more about flying. So guys, that's the Jjrc H31 Wicked Quad. I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to put in high rates. Oop, I think I'm I hit low voltage cutoff. Alright guys, well you got to see the full flight time pretty much. I flew it for a minute before I started shooting the video, so I add another minute onto the time. Again guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're a new subscriber, thanks for joining. Hope to catch you on next one. If you got questions, comments, leave it below. Hope you have yourselves a good RCing day. Alright, take care and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.